Trump right now is ramping up his attacks against the independent presidential candidate, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Trump on Truth Social saying, quote, "A vote for Jr. would essentially be a wasted protest vote." His family is even a target, Trump calling them, quote, "radical left lunatics," adding they, quote, "can't conceive of their even more liberal brother running." RFK Jr. responded by calling for Trump to debate, saying, quote, "Instead of lobbing poisonous bombs from the safety of his bunker, let's hear President Trump defend his record to me mano a mano by respectful, congenial debate." And a new NBC poll, by the way, shows that RFK Jr. harms Trump, while a new CNN poll shows that it helps Trump. We got a little bit of conflicting messages as to who this might help, who this might hurt. But Tiffany, I think it is notable that Donald Trump in like the last 4 days here, all of a sudden ramped it up against RFK Jr.
Yeah, initially watching, I'm like, oh, RFK Jr., he's taking away from Biden. He's not taking away from Trump. But perhaps, he's very, very, like, suburban women really like RFK Jr., and he's gaining ground. I mean, he's a fighter. He knows what he's doing. And so, I think at the end of the day, they don't need to debate. I don't see that.
RFK and Trump?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's not happening. I mean, he wouldn't even show up for the debates.
No, that was a calculated decision that he did not debate in the primary. There's no reason to. He had such a huge lead. There was no point. That was a good decision.
So which one of the, I kind of want to go around here real quick. In the CNN poll, heads up, it was Trump +6. But when you brought all the others in, including RFK Jr., it was Trump +9. So that benefited Trump. In the NBC poll, it was Trump +2. But then when you brought everybody else in, it was Biden +2. So that benefited Biden. I'll start this way. Who at the end of the day, this swings which way?
That's hard. If you put 10 polls together, 5 say he pulls from Trump and 5 say he pulls from Biden. I do think the way the other Democratic candidates, the fringe candidates like Jill Stein and a few others, take away from Biden. I think that kind of poisons the poll, whichever way either one of those polls.
Takes away from Biden.
I think RFK takes away from Biden. Yeah.
I mean, the way he approaches politics and the issues he tends to focus on, to me, appeals more to Trump voters, just because anti-vaccine. But he hasn't had to take a position on a bunch of key issues, from abortion to guns. That's what I think is ultimately going to drive a bunch of Democrats back to Biden.
Ultimately, I do think he takes more away from Biden than Trump. You have to remember, he's one sitting on the Kennedy name. So as much as he might try to shake that, he has not all of a sudden become some conservative Republican here. He is still very much leaning left in his ideology.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.